This screencast reflects on my own experience of how the digital age affects higher education. As a dyslexic student, I've always had to work harder throughout school, especially with classes like English. Although I am very grateful to be brought up being a digital native, as with the aid of technology that we have today, has allowed me to succeed with things like my college diploma and has given me the opportunity and the confidence to go to university. In the past, literacy has only been associated with reading and writing, a set of skills taught in school. However, as society has evolved, the meaning of literacy has changed. Literacy has become a social practice participated in and out of school. In the digital age, elements in society such as literacy has to evolve to function properly, thus creating new literacy and digital literacy. Gillister states that digital literacy is the ability to understand and use information in multiple formats, from a wide range of sources when it is presented by computers. Borden says that it is quite simply literacy in the digital age. I would like to clarify what the term digital age actually means and how we got here. In the last 30 years, there's been a great investment and advancement in digital technology, starting with the introduction of the personal computer, the Apple I and II, which allowed the public to store and transfer information quickly. Since then, technology advancement has skyrocketed. The introduction of the World Wide Web has enabled a change to common practices across a global scale. With the arrival of digital technologies, it's created a significant amount of new opportunities and challenges for media educators. Traditionally, throughout education, the power has been held in the hands of the teacher, as they are the ones who provide the knowledge. Behaviorists would believe that students are passive learners waiting to be filled with knowledge, with little control over their own learning. But since then, constructivism has greatly influenced education along with other disciplines. The constructivist viewpoint on learning was first conceptualized by Jean Piaget. His viewpoint is that learning is the effort of active construction of new knowledge from interactions with the world around us. With the arrival of digital technologies, it's created a significant amount of new opportunities and challenges for media educators. Constructionism advocates student-centered discovery learning, where students use information based off what they already know to acquire more. The modern-day university curriculum promotes constructionism, as universities tend to explain the basics about each subject. However, then it is up to the student to research with enough depth to construct their own understanding. Of university has aided me to become a fully literate citizen capable of using different semiotic channels of expression. For example, the Sheffield Hallam Graduate Attributes booklet states that every Hallam graduate should be digitally literate, meaning they can use all forms of. New Literacy Studies has explored the concept of multimodal text from many different angles. Stein states, social semiotics defines multimodality as a field of study concerned with how humans use different modes of communication, like speech, writing, image, gesture, and sound to represent or make meaning in the world. The Sheffield Hallam Ed Studies course does this by assessing their students using different forms of communication. Presentations and screencasts are one example that combine multiple semiotic resources such as speech, text, and animation. Multimodal texts that combine two or more modes provide a richer and more engaging form of communication. My Education Studies course also provides a suggested reading and resources list that uses an array of different digital affordances. For instance, for this module, I was recommended Cope and Clancy's New Learning Online website, which provides a vast amount of information and videos that use a range of multimodal affordances like audio description, visual aids, and the digital age has brought about a whole host of multimodal texts that I have benefited from. Throughout my research, I've used many YouTube videos and screencasts to help me construct my own understanding of relevant topics and theories. Rather than taking me hours trying to read and decode theorist books and other primary text to build an understanding, a video can do this effectively in less than 10 minutes. Having multimodal text at our fingertips supports a range of different types of learners, as not all students learn best from reading out text. Some learn and take in information better from audio and visual communication, although most academic text still remains to be presented in just one mode.
With the help of technology, I am now able to use software attached to Google Chrome that reads out and highlights text. This assists me to quickly comprehend the information which makes reading quicker and leaves my concentration more open to easily construct my own understanding.
With the advancement of technology such as the World Wide Web, it's made the acquisition and navigation of academic texts practically effortless. Without the assistance of modern-day technology, it would have taken you ages to sift through books to find the information you wanted. Whereas now, with software like Library Gateway and Google Scholar, you can just search for the word and it'll take you straight to the section you require.